13 strange and unbelievable trees of the world. Welcome to our channel. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel before watching the further video. Trees appeared some 360 million years ago on the face of the earth. There are estimated to be more than 60,000 tree species worldwide, and all have a unique role to play. Researching to write about this beautiful creation of nature was a great experience because I learned so many amazing things about trees that I did not know before. But choosing a few from nature's thousands of beautiful trees was also challenging. Therefore, I had to narrow my topic to physically different trees unknown to most of us. Even then, the list was too long. Here are the top 13 strange and unbelievable trees of the world. Number 13. Bottle tree. This small cute tree is found in southwestern Angola and neighboring northwestern Namibia in southern Africa. They are named after the fact that they have swollen trunks, which make them look much like that of a bottle. Like baobab trees, bottle trees also store water in their box. But while baobabs are kind enough to satiate the thirsts of animals like elephants and humans, bottle trees only hold water for themselves. Don't be fooled by their cute appearance and sip the water. It is deadly and poisonous. It is said that the poison it produces is so lethal that the locals and hunters use it on their arrows for hunting. Number 12. Silk cotton tree. You can't take off your eyes from these silk cotton trees. They are immensely tall and physically unique, with their vast and twirling roots spreading all over the ground than beneath the ground. They are so breathtaking that at first look, you will not realize that you are looking at the roots because of their size. They look like the trunk of trees. Silk cotton trees are found almost everywhere worldwide, but the ones in Cambodia are relatively more famous because they have outgrown ancient structures. The roots of the silk cotton trees are scattered all over the old site of the Angkor complex as if they are slowly reclaiming the area. Number 11. The crooked forest. Crooked trees are oddly shaped pine trees, located near the town of Gryfino, western Poland. The shady forest is shrouded in mystery, with numerous theories proposed over the years, but none have been proven correct. Therefore, nobody knows what made these trees so bizarrely crooked. The shady forest consists of around 400 pine trees that grow with a 90-degree bend at their base, most of which are bent northward. It is estimated that the trees were planted in the 1930s and were around 7 to 10 years old when they experienced whatever force/damage that resulted in trunk curvature. There are many speculations, of course, one of which is that some human tool or technique was used to make the trees grow this way. But still, nothing has been proven so far, and the mystery behind the crooked trees remains a mystery. Number 10. Kauri tree, New Zealand. The towering chorus of the North Island of New Zealand can grow to 150 feet, 45 meters, tall. They stand like ancient columns in the forest, their colossal mottled gray trunks uninterrupted by branches until they're clear of the understory. In scenes reminiscent of the California gold rush, the 1890s saw a resin rush. 10,000 diggers from over the empire arrived with metal rods, which were then driven into the ground and twanged, the timber indicating whether or not the prospector had struck resin. The New Zealand government was sensible enough to tax the exports and pay for many infrastructures. The fallen resin has all been collected, but the remaining trees are magnificent. Number 9. Silver birch, Finland. In the snow, the improbably white bark of Scandinavia and northeastern Europe's birch trees is genuinely mesmerizing. Strangely enough, the bark has evolved that way to reflect light. Even trees can have too much of a good thing. Like other trees, the birch lives with a fungal partner, whose microscopic filaments plug into the roots and fan out under the forest, hoovering up nutrients that tree roots can't quite reach. In return, the tree keeps the fungus happy with sugars. Now and then, the fruiting bodies of the fungus poke up above ground. Those are the mushrooms and toadstools that we see. The birch's life partner is the hallucinogenic and dangerous fly agaric toadstool, which you'll probably recognize as the scarlet-topped white-sprinkled mushroom from every fairy tale. Number 8. Traveler's tree, Madagascar. Madagascar is a naturalist's dream because it hived off from the rest of Africa about 90 million years ago, long enough for its plants and animals to have evolved uniquely. The traveler's tree gets its name from its breathtaking, almost ridiculous, fan of leaves, which is reputed to orientate itself so consistently that it can be used as a compass. An outgrown relative of the bird of paradise flower, the traveler's tree has large, bright turquoise blue seeds, a rare feature in plants. The reason why? It co-evolved with the rough lemur, which only has blue and green receptors in its eyes. Any red or yellow seeds, the standard, would have been lost on them. The lemurs swallow the seeds and distribute them in the forest, together with a little pile of fertilizer. Number 7. Areca palm tree, India. In India, you're never far from a pawnwala, the vendor of little envelopes of betel vine leaves containing areca nut, slaked lime, the chemical, not the fruit, and a bespoke mixture of fragrant spices and potions. Pain is typically used as a social lubricant, or chewed as an after-dinner mouth cleanser. It turns alarmingly vermilion in the mouth and slowly blackens the teeth, which in Thailand used to be thought of as charming and beautiful. The main active ingredient comes from the large seeds deep within the orange fruit of the areca palm, a delightfully tall and slender tree species with a disc-like trunk, made up of dark and light horizontal bands. Number 6. Dragon blood trees, Socotra, Yemen. At first sight, they look like upside-down giant umbrellas or alien fauna on some other planet. Of course, these magnificent trees are not strange fauna, nor are they on any different planet. They are called dragon blood trees, scattered over a vast deserted area of Socotra, Yemen. You may wonder why the tree is named dragon blood. The trees don't have anything to do with dragons or blood, but the name has been given to them for the red sap that comes from their bark when cut or damaged. The red sap is the dragon blood tree's defense system and helps them against the attack of pest and disease. In 17th century Europe, juice was considered a magical cure for all. The claim was correct. The sap has medicinal properties, and more recently, the resin has been used in breath fresheners and other medicines. Number 5. Baobab tree, South Africa. These majestic pillar-like trees stand tall in arid regions of Madagascar, mainland Africa, Arabia, and Australia. Baobabs seem lifeless giant pillars from a distance, but they are the most sustainable fauna found in arid regions. They have leafless branches for around 9 months and bloom only for 3 months. The leaves appear on their tips, and white flowers bloom in the night, spreading a scent of sour milk. Baobabs also grow fruits, and the egg-shaped 1-foot-long fruit is considered by the locals a superfood because it is rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Baobabs are also called the tree of life because baobabs store water in their trunk and branches, which are porous and work like a sponge. Therefore, they allow them to conserve more water than any other tree. It is estimated that a healthy baobab can hold up to 120,000 liters of water in its trunk. Notable, isn't it? All trees hold benefits, but in the case of the baobab, it seems that the tree is a wonder. For example, the bark is pounded to make ropes, mats, baskets, paper, cloth, musical instrument strings, and waterproof hats. Baobabs are also used in various medicines to treat kidney and bladder-related diseases, asthma, insect bites, and other disorders. Number 4. The Sandbox trees. The sandbox trees are considered life-threatening trees. They are native to tropical regions of North and South America, including the Amazon rainforest. They are also found in parts of Tanzania. Sandbox trees are also called dynamite trees. Sounds weird? Yes, it is strange that the fruits they produce explode, propelling seeds at the speed of 160 miles per hour, which means they can land up to 100 feet or more away from the tree. The fruit resembles small pumpkins, but works like grenades. They pose serious injury to whoever comes in their range. Apart from that, the tree's trunk is completely covered with dark pointed spines, which are full of toxic sap and are known to be very dangerous for humans. Number 3. Buttress roots tree. We have seen these fantastic trees in various pictures and movies. They have roots growing and spreading as much on the ground as underground. They look mesmerizing, yet straight out of some sci-fi thriller movie. So what makes some trees grow their roots buttress or on the ground? According to researchers, when the soil quality where the trees grow is not good enough for the tree, it does not go deep into the ground, and thus bulks up its roots on the surface and finds its nutrients on top of the earth. The sources also help prevent trees from falling. Number 2. Antarctic beech trees. These trees are in the Gondwana rainforests in Australia's World Heritage Area. The reported age of some of these trees is said to be thousands of years. Research says that the trees were alive during the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, the birth of Christianity, the Dark Ages and the Crusades, and the Renaissance period, and now they live through the modern era. Antarctic beech trees are massive in size. They are usually covered in moss because of the fantastic and rainy region they grow in. Number 1. Boojum trees. When I first read about Boojum, I wondered where this spiky electricity pole-like thing comes in under the definition of a tree. So I explored more about it and found that Boojum is an extraordinarily unique and impressive tree/succulent. Boojum is native to the Sonoran Desert on the west coast of Baja, California, and Sonora, Mexico. It can grow up to 15 meters tall. During the dry season, Boojum remains leafless, but it stores water in its trunk and sprouts tiny leaves and yellow clusters of flowers on its spiny branches when it rains. So, which one was the most fascinating to you? Let us know in the comments. Also, remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.